Welcome back to the British Lens. It is October 8th. Bit of a gloomy day, as you can see, but we're in nature. It's beautiful, as always. I'm going to go straight onto it. 448 arrests on Saturday. Why? Supporting terrorism, which is right. Less than 48 hours after that dreadful synagogue attack by a Muslim, you then have groups going out chanting Free Palestine. Now, personally, I am on neither side for the war. I think both should stop. I think both are committing war crimes and both are evil. Israel and Palestine. I think Hamas is a terrorist organisation, as it is recognised now by the UK government, apparently. But they should be stopped. Both sides. Now I'm only going to be factual with everything today. I'm going to play some clips. And this is how the UK, mainly the school system, remembers what happened 2 years ago on October 7th. I'm going to play the first few clips now and come back. I've got to chuck this one in because it was just hilarious off the policeman.
You want to go? That's fine. No one's stopping you going that way. You're welcome to go that way, gentlemen. Be careful. School tomorrow. All right, off you go. Careful.
Now, as you can see in those clips, schools were chanting and marching, supporting Palestine, more importantly, supporting Hamas. That genocide that happened in Israel 2 years ago. That's disgusting. I don't know why these people aren't being condemned. Keir Starmer made a comment on it, but it's probably the only MP that is going to. And again, we can't really expect much when this is our Home Secretary.
We know what they've done is wrong. If David Cameron fails to speak out, that is a moral outrage. He may stay silent, but we will never stay silent. So let out an almighty roar and tell this government we will not stay silent until the Palestinians are free!
Now, what's going on is disgusting, and I think it's going to keep going on. How can we counter this? How can we move forward in this? We can spread knowledge to these people about what is actually true. We can ask them questions, these protesters. What are you supporting? Who are you wanting free? Are you wanting Palestine free from Hamas, or are you wanting Palestine free from Israel? But then again, I don't think they even know what they're marching for. I don't think they know what they're standing for. And all it reflects is the same as all of these groups, these radical groups that are going on, is something's missing in young people, especially today. A part of a community is missing. And I know what that community is. They're missing the church. They're missing Christ. Now, 50 years ago, you wouldn't have had such widespread, idiocracy across the country and across the whole of the West. You wouldn't have that. But people nowadays are without meaning. They don't believe in anything. They don't believe in what they need to believe in, which is Christ and the Bible and God. Now that leaves a hole for people that other people and groups can take advantage of. When you've got a group like Free Palestine that comes across and goes, we will give you meaning, we will give you something to stand for and fight for, they're going to go for that. Why would they not? They feel left out. They might not have many friends. They might have just moved to a university where they're away from the parents and everything they've known for the past 18 years of their life. And they get sucked in. And I understand why it's so effective. I understand why it's got so many people. It's because people are lost. People are without God. They're without brothers and sisters that you can depend on to support them. And they're without that faith and that guidance that comes from being a follower of Christ. And I pray that more people find Christ. And I think there is a great awakening going on in the country and across the whole West. People are coming back to Christ. And that is a beautiful thing. And wow, it is amazing. But what we can do is go to those people and try and help. Show them Christ. They might push you away, but show them Christ. Be Christ-like yourself. Be a follower. And remember, young men especially, fight the good fight. We've got an important role. Now, young men, the Bible tells us a lot about how we should be living, about how we should find a wife, have children, and love that wife the way that Christ loved the church, which he died for that church. I urge you to go through your Bibles. I urge you to go through the works. And I urge you to find brotherhood. There's organisations everywhere that have that. I'm going to leave my friend's channel down below, MFG Podcast. They're great. They're really spreading a good message, and they've got a lot of long form videos to explain a lot about Christianity and what it means for men and what our roles are. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you all have a blessed week, and God bless.